Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is DMAC, and today we're going to look at the ABUS 8355 closed shackle padlock in stainless steel, and this one is a beautiful shiny padlock. It's the ABUS Rock. It's got quite a paracentric keyway. So we're not going to be able to pick off the bottom, so I'm going to pick off this ward in here on the right today, and I'm going to use this Lore-Lock tool, profile, scimitar, whatever you would call it. There we go. Either way, it's a fantastic profile, and it should help us out today on this padlock. I'm going to use the top of the keyway wrench from Mad Bob's. This is a bendy wrench in 0.8. So let's pop him in and see how we get on. I'll do my best not to blind you with the reflections off of this padlock, but it is very difficult because it is such a shiny fella. Okay, that was one. That was two. One, yep, one felt like it dropped, and it did. I find a lot of ABUSes tend to drop that first pin quite regularly. There's a bit of movement on the core there, that was three. I mean, if it does drop, you can feel it against your pick. You can feel just a very slight click against your pick, and if it does drop, we can just go back for it. That was four. I keep checking it each time. Where's five? Yeah, just drops down each time. Got some good counter rotation on that core though. He still feels okay now, number one. So let's keep going back. That was five. That was six. And there we go. He's open. So let's pop out the core and see what we've got inside. So somewhere down the shackle there should be a Phillips head screw. So we'll take that out and see what we've got in the core. There we go, there's the core. What I do like, let's just grab the keys wherever they are. What I do like about these ABUS cores in the rocks, just lock him up there, is they have this window on the side there. What that means is that it's just, well, he won't turn that way. Will he turn that way? You're not going to turn while we've got that C-clip on the back. I think that window there means that you can rotate the core and repin for different keys without completely disassembling the core. But I think in order to do that, we do need to remove this circlip on the back. So let's just grab a tool to do that, and then we'll see what's inside. There we go. That's the C-clip off there. And we've got this little piece on the back here. Oh, I see, of course. So in order to rotate that core, we've got this little spring just here. You've got this little brass spring just there. If we push that in and then rotate the core, there we go. So we should be able to rotate the core there. And there you go. So if you needed to, you can repin without completely disassembling the core. But we're going to completely disassemble it and see what's inside. So let's just turn that to the side. Use the follower there. And we need to push that in, that little brass pin, and there we go. Okay, let's put the core down, and we'll see the pins that we've got in there. Just adjust those. And then let's angle this camera down a bit so we can see what's going on the pinning tray. So we've got the key pins there, and we'll just fish out the driver pins and see what we've got. So that first pin looks to be, it's kind of a serrated in one, and then a spool in two, and a spool in three, and a spool in four, a spool in five, and a spool in six. So let me just rearrange these pins and give you a close-up. There we go. So we've got